Business coaching is an extraordinary relationship between the coach and the client, where the coach finds out, first of all, what the client really wants in life and from the business. And then the coach goes to work by providing resources, strategies, and techniques that will help the client overcome the obstacles or even maybe roadblocks that might be holding them back. The coach also holds the client accountable and takes a stand to help the client achieve the goals and dreams that they've set. And this normally starts off in the domain of business, but it still has a huge impact on the client's overall life. And at the end, the client would have discovered his or her true north. And there's no surprise why business coaching is one of the fastest growing industries even in this current economy. I believe that the reasons are several, but let me give you four. The first would be that more and more CEOs and business owners are beginning to see that the old traditional way of doing things is changing. And all it can take is having someone who perhaps doesn't even know much about that industry that they're in to come in as a coach and to help facilitate and bring in new ideas. The second reason is on the internet. See, the internet has played a major role in the shift on how we do business. It was the late Peter Drucker many years ago that had predicted that we, especially us in the West, are going to be doing what's called knowledge work, and we're going to be known as knowledge workers. And this has affected how you find clients. The internet has affected how you motivate staff and how you actually run your entire business. And so a business coach can come in and help facilitate and empower the leader to have those new ideas of how to do these new things that are, transforming the marketplace basically. The third reason is that all this technology that we now have is actually creating another type of problem. And so we're also in what's called the attention deficiency age. For instance, the average person is bombarded with around 30,000 adverts per day, and that's due to so many different medias that we have. Now, also we have so many gadgets, and all these things are screaming for our attention. For instance, a study that was done some years back revealed that the average executive only got about 20 minutes of real work done in a day. And that's after checking emails and being in unproductive meetings and etc. Now, many are surprised when a coach helps them to track what they actually spend their time doing and helps them to focus on the more productive tasks and projects that they should be focusing on. The fourth reason why a business coach or business coaching is becoming more and more in demand is because many, and I mean many, CEOs and business owners have no freedom. They work endless hours but don't have the time to do what they really would like to do, which is to be in control of their time. See, some of them love their business, but the issue is that when it means that you have to do something and not because I want to do it, well, that's where a coach can help to bring in the process of helping them see outside from the day-to-day grind and live for a brighter future. The way I answer this question, which sometimes surprises some people, is that not everyone needs a coach. Only those that want one should. The reason why I say this is because the client has to be coachable. And if you're not, it's not going to work. So business coaching is first for people that have the right attitude and want to be coached. And then second, with regards to the business coaching that Compass Coaching and Training is offering, we work with CEOs and business owners of companies. And so they have to be decision makers, or else they won't be able to implement the new ideas and strategies that we help them find and develop. Now, the business coaching model that we use is suitable for business owners that have 20 or more staff, preferably a medium-sized company that's been around for at least 3 years. And the reason why this helps is because by that time, the CEO or leader knows his industry well enough and perhaps is ready to try new things. What makes our coaching at Compass Coaching and Training unique is that it focuses on timeless principles. Now, timeless principles are ways of doing things that have been tried and tested over the ages. And the best way to explain this is to use a compass. True north is a navigational point on a gyro compass. It's an unchanging point of reference and grounded despite shifting conditions in turbulent environments. Meanwhile, an ordinary compass finds magnetic north easily, but is unreliable because magnetic north changes with time and location. So true north never wavers. And these principles never waver. Despite the technology at hand, the business coaching model's bedrock are true north principles and cover 7 essential principles, and that's what's going to be in my forthcoming book. But let me just explain them briefly. The first is servant leadership, the style of leadership that is guaranteed to bring success over a long period of time has been known to be servant leadership. That's the first one. Second is vision. Until the company or organization's vision, mission, and core values are established and implemented, the business will not reach its full potential. The third is communication, a clear, systematic marketing message communicated to the right target audience, and then using a golden rule sales approach and taking care once they become clients is the secret of successful companies. Communication internally is also a very important aspect. Fourth is metrics. Keeping track of the right numbers is what would make the business grow. The fifth is systems. A business that can develop effective systems will grow obviously exponentially. Sixth is team building, how to find, recruit, and keep top talent and lead them to excellence. And then 7 is giving back. It's important for a company to play its role of giving back to the community, for as the good book says, it is more blessed to give than to receive. Now, these are the specific areas that we look at when we're coaching a business owner or CEO. And what this means to him or her is that you can identify your area of weakness and then we can work from there.